best
Yeah,
years of
but
his
he's
career.
29 and he's on the decline.
Not really. He had a bad year, and he came back.
I think Zach Brown got like 8.
Zach Brown didn't get a big money contract yet.
He did. He just signed today with the Redskins. He re-upped.
Damn, full
He got like
time.
another 7 or 8 mil too.
That's trash though. He could
So
have got
that's
more
why
money.
I think Navarro Bowman is like, bruh, he only offered me 4 million or 3 million or whatever
Well, you
Reggie
can't
McKenzie
cover
offered
tight
him.
ends, Navarro.
It's true, but like I said, man, when you reach that level, it's
Trent
up to
Murphy got a 2 year,
it's
$30
up,
million deal
which
for the Bills.
is a worthy gamble because he had 9 sacks as a reserve 2 years ago, and he's off of a knee injury. So
Yeah.
I mean, as long as it's a sort of contract you can get out of in a year, you're solid.
And the Saints got Kurt Coleman. Or they got Kurt Coleman early, and then they brought back Patrick Robinson, gave him like a 4 year, $20 million deal because he was a bust with the Saints, and then he went to Philly. Had the best year of his career, then signs a huge deal with the Saints again.
So who are some guys that are still out there?
Um, Crabtree's one.
Jordan Matthews, even though he only had 200 yards last year, 7 games.
Yeah.
He's 25. He's big. He's fast. He's worth a 1 year deal. Eric Reed, we already talked about.
Eric Reed should definitely go somewhere. It's ridiculous that he doesn't play. Like he was only doing the kneeling outside there what was going on, but he was a player for the Niners. He got hurt drastically 1 year, but oh yeah, Nate Soldier being the left tackle for the Giants was probably the biggest steal of the offseason. Because now they don't have to worry about drafting a left tackle, which leads me to believe they're probably going to take if Barkley, um, if Barkley falls or if he doesn't. If Barkley doesn't fall, I think they take Quentin Nielsen out of Notre Dame and solidify their offensive line for the next 15 years.
Damn. Did you just credit a Notre Dame player?
Yo, I credit Notre Dame offensive linemen when it's just what is deserved. I just don't credit Notre Dame skill players because I don't believe some of them went to class. I'm kidding. I don't credit Notre Dame running backs especially.
Who else is out there still? Mo Claiborne, I think he's still out there.
Adrian Claiborne. He met with the Patriots.
The Raiders are looking at Rashawn Melvin, which
I don't want a Indianapolis Colts cornerback. Vontae Davis signed with the Bills a while back.
Which, by the way, we haven't talked about the Raiders. We were supposed to talk.
By the way.
Oh yeah, where'd he sign?
He's still out there.
No, he just signed. He signed today.
Sure about that?
Positive. Oh, he signed in Carolina. He's replacing Star.
Shit. Wow. Oh yeah, Star Tuatele came up and got a 5-year, like $35 million
That didn't make
deal.
no damn sense. That was a deal I scratched my head.
And then they re-signed Kyle Williams.
McKinnon.
Okay,
talked about.
I'm going to order my team. Sam Bradford, 1 year, $20 million, and then they got Mike Glennon, 2 years, $8 million. Andre Smith, 2 years, $8 million. Josh Bynes, 3 years, $10 million max. The Falcons, Austin Pasher, 1 year, $880,000.
Wait, what are you reading off right now?
Free agents and people who have signed.
Okay, bro. There's like you're gonna read 100 people.
No,
on the
I'm just
air
going
right
specifically by certain people. Like this is only people who stood out because like the Falcons read up on guards.
Man, I don't care about that. Let's talk about
John Brown. I'm telling you, like some of these guys got like James Hurst, the guard for the Ravens, got 4 years, $17.5 million. So guys are getting paid, mid-level guys. John Brown, he's not with the Cardinals anymore. He signed on with the Ravens 1 year, $5 million. Yeah, wow, holy crap! I can't believe what the Bills did. Okay, so, damn, Star Tuatele got 5 years, $50 million. Wow.
That's more than Mo.
Trent Murray's he's a D end, which is rightfully so. He's a D end. He got 3 years, $21
million. Which is
million.
probably why Sheldon Richardson wants 15.
Yeah. Then you have Bashad Breeland, the Redskins former corner. He got 3 years, $24 million.
With who?
The Panthers. Wow. Okay. Peppers re-signed. Then you have Dante Poe. He got 3 years, $27 million. That's actually a pretty good get. Oh, your favorite Notre Dame defensive end, Aaron Lynch, signed with the Chicago Bears.
Yep.
You have Taylor Gabriel. Wow.
The Raiders are also looking at
The Bears threw out mad
Tank,
money.
Tank Carradine. The Bears always throw out mad money.
No. You gotta hear this. Chase Daniel, how is he in the league? Bro, he was trash in college, Loki. How is he still in the league? He got 2 years, $10 million. Allen Robinson got 3 years, $42 million, rightfully so. I think he got 26 guaranteed, $25 million guaranteed. Taylor Gabriel got 4 years, $26 million. Trey Burton cashed out 4 years, $32 million. Not bad for a guy who went to Florida as a quarterback, then became a receiver, then became a fullback, then became a running back, then became a tight end, and now he's a tight end, and he was an H-back for the Eagles, and threw a touchdown in the Super Bowl. So good for him. And you got Prince Amukamara. Okay, I'm going to throw up.
All right, man.
No. Guess how much Prince Amukamara got?
He got like $10 million a year.
3 years, $27 million.
Yeah.
Wow. And then the
DJ Hayden got like 3 years, $9.5
million. Yeah, holy crap. Chris Hubbard got 5 years, $37.5 million from the Cleveland Browns. Terrence Mitchell, the corner who got burned all day for the Chiefs, 3 years, $12 million.
All right. Ready?
Bro, wait, hold on. TJ Carey got 4 years, $31 million from the Cleveland Browns. Shout out to TJ Carey. Town business. I ain't gonna hate.
Well, I think he's from the Bay. He went to school in Ohio. He went to the Raiders, and now he's back in Cleveland. So his football career is pretty much Oakland,
come full
Cleveland.
Circle. You're gonna throw up at what I'm about to say. Case Keenum, 2 years, $36 million.
Yeah, man. This is not news to me. This is all this.
How? I need answers.
Have you been under a rock for 2?
No, I've heard
4 days?
all of it. I just don't believe it. Aaron Colvin got 4 years, $34 million with the Texans. Danico Autry, the only defensive end who actually gets sacks for the Raiders, is now the
and
coach.
He's only like 260 pounds, and he's not a full-time 3 technique, and he's not long enough to play end, so he's going to probably be cut in 2 years, just like Mingo was cut in 2 years.
3 years, $17.8 million. Marquise Lee re-up. Shout out to Sarah. 4 years, $34 million. Andrew Norwell broke the bank. 5 years, $66.5 million. Shout out to the Jaguars for reading up their offensive line.
Shout out to the Jaguars for not staying pat and actually trying to make moves.
Yeah, they got Austin Safarian Jenkins, 2 years, $10 million. I don't know why, but sure.
And I gotta shout out one of the homies at Full Press Coverage. He said the Jaguars have a can-do attitude.
Okay, get me out of that awkward position, please. Oh, shout out to Michael.
Do you get it? Because their owners.
I got it. Shut up. I got it. Shout out to shout out to Michael Schofield for the LA Chargers. He played for Denver. He's the guy who eventually gave up 5 sacks to Khalil Mack. He's signed on with LA Chargers, so that's something to look forward to when the Raiders play the Chargers again, and he gives up 3 more sacks to somebody not named Khalil Mack. It's crazy that the Rams re-signed Nickel Roby-Coleman, 3 years, $15 million. That's really cheap for a top-level guy. Holy shit, Josh Sutton is still in the league. He got 2 years, $15 million for the Dolphins. David Fells is still in the league. I don't understand that. Albert Wilson broke the bank, 3 years, $24 million. Amendola got paid 2 years, $12 million. Oh, man. Wow. Demario Davis went to the Saints. 3 years, $24 million, cashed out. Patrick Robertson, like I said, 4 years, $20 million. This is what I like what the Giants are doing. They got Kareem Martin from the Arizona Cardinals, who was a beast when he came out of college out of North Carolina. Super fast, super strong, scheme versatile, and really got better in his time in Arizona. He's going to play a linebacker for them. Could actually bump down and play DN, but he's going to play a linebacker. You got Ogletree. You got him. You got Nate Soldier. Jonathan Stewart signed with the Giants. That's perfect. They finally have a running back who actually...
Except for he's 31 years old, and he doesn't have the same speed he had at Oregon.
He's not a speed back. He's a power back. He's a power back. You can draft if they get Barkley, then you got
Jonathan Stewart was a do-it-all back coming out of Oregon. So
and
put some respect on his name.
Yeah, he ain't no more.
That's
D'Angelo Williams could still play, but he got kicked out of the league too early. Shout out to Josh McCown getting a 1-year, $10 million deal, but he found out about it in line at Chick-fil-A. Shout out to him.
Do you think people know who he is at Chick-fil-A?
Yeah, probably. Like, you're one of the McCown guys. Like, you're in the NFL. I just don't know where you play.
Like, if you were sitting there just getting your nuggets,
I would know.
Chilling out.
I know my Raiders quarterbacks.
All right.
And also, I'm like, Sam Houston State? I'll just see the smile. I'm like, I knew it, you bastard. I remember your combine numbers. They were really good. Congrats, you're still in the league. And everybody loves them. Avery Williamson, the Titans linebacker, he cashed out with the Jets.
A career backup that Kenny doesn't slander at the QB position?
He's a nice guy. I won't do it. I don't need to do it this time. I'll give you mercy. I hope Bridgewater actually does something with the Jets. 1 year, $5 million. Then Avery Williamson.
The Jets have nothing to lose, and Bridgewater. I just hope he doesn't get killed behind that offensive line.
I think he probably should have tried to go on somewhere like New England.
And they need to get it back.
They got Isaiah Crowell from Cleveland. 3 years, $12 million. That's why Cleveland took Carlos Hyde from San Francisco, and he got 3 years, $15 million. I think like $8 million guaranteed. Yeah, you're right.
You just cited Isaiah Crowell. Like, come on, bro. I feel
Remember
bad.
when he was like the hottest running back in college?
I feel bad.
Found out he ran a 4.58.
I feel bad because, like, if you look at his stats, he's been a productive player his entire career, and he doesn't get respect, including from me, because he played in Cleveland.
But he played at Georgia.
He's slow.
He was a great running back at Georgia. And then
I put him in the same category as
Noshawn Moreno, but better?
No, he's bigger than Noshawn Moreno.
Just not as fast. Jermaine Johnson got...
He's going to be like Chris Ivory there, or like...
Yeah.
Or...
Chris Ivory went with the Bills, and again, I still don't know why Chris Ivory's still hanging around.
Or he's going to be like Alfred Morris, or...
Yeah. But Trumaine Johnson pretty much signed on with the Jets because he wanted big money. Shout out to him. $15 million a year.
Which the Raiders were supposed to sign in, but...
Oh, wait.
They let that Stockton native get away.
Oh, there's more. Can I get a drum roll?
I don't have a drum roll, but...
Bet. Oakland Raiders. Doug Martin. 1 year deal. Keith
Stockton, homecoming.
Yep. Keith Smith, fullback. Actually picked off Derek Carr in college when he was a linebacker at San Jose State and ruined his chances of going to a major bowl game.
And probably being the number 1 overall pick. So
yeah, not
there
really.
You go.
Not really.
Wait. Can we talk about that though?
He wasn't going to be the number 1 overall pick that year.
Actually, because if you remember correctly, Fresno State was undefeated.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
They got their ass beat by USC.
Because why? Because of that game you just said, which was Derek Carr's worst game in his college career. Which every draft analyst cited that he couldn't handle the pressure and he had happy feet, which he still does. But
I'm not hearing where
those combined, that USC game single-handedly knocked him out of the first round and knocked him out of being the number 1 pick.
Yeah, the USC game.
And his older brother being a bust. That didn't help either.
Which, by the way, his brother's faster than him. That must hurt.
And actually, I heard some draft analysts say that because he was married and he already had a kid too, that hurt his draft stock.
That's stupid.
It's the NFL.
He has a family, and it's stupid. I bet if they did ask him if he was gay, he probably threw a Bible and some holy water at him. Started quoting scriptures. Yeah. So Jordy Nelson signed with the Raiders, 2 years, $15 million. Derek Carrier.
The caucasity.
Did you say caucasity?
Yep.
It's like, that's such a genius. I'm mad that you said it.
I can't take credit for it. Shout out to FBC Raiders group chat. My editor, Terrence Biggs.
Say the whole name, because some people might not know what that is.
Full